po ba? Type 1 in the chat kung learning tayo. Ayan, kung nakakasunod sa ating webinar. Ayan. What about the others? Ayan, baka si Lowy lang, saka si Arlene ang learning. Ayan, ayan si Janelle, Amir. Okay. Ayan, let's proceed. So dito, makikita nyo, pwede ka rin mag-preview ng reply ni AI. So bago mo siya i-launch sa page mo, pwede mong ma-check kung tama ba yung nire-reply niya. Para kung mali-mali yung reply niya, pwede mo siyang i-edit pa dito sa instruction. Okay, and also, kay Botcake, meron din tayong main menu. So ito yung mga buttons na kiniklik ng customer para hindi na niya kailangan i-type pa kung ano yung kailangan niyang information from our business. So dito, let's say gusto niyo mag-open ng savings deposit. I-click niya lang na yon. Then may lalabas na message for the savings deposit na content. Ayan. Okay. And next naman, we have POS and CRM system. So for POS and CRM, dito sa POS is i-manage natin lahat ng customer orders, yung mga ifo-fulfill natin na orders dito na rin sa lahat ng sa lahat ng papasok na orders. Ayan, let's say may pumasok na order sa AI. May nakuhang order sa AI. Dito siya lalabas sa POS. And then meron na rin tayong mga couriers na naka-integrate sa POS para hindi nyo na kailangan pang lumabas para ipadala yung mga products ninyo. So sa sign up lang kayo sa couriers and then i-connect nyo lang dito sa POS. So ang kinagandahan dito is pipick upin nila yung order and then sila na yung magpapadala sa customer. Yan. And for CRM naman, dito natin i-manage yung ating customer list, pati customer bookings. So, itong CRM is for service-based business, yung mga nagre-require ng mga customer appointment setting. Okay. Yan. So, that ends my part sa ating webinar. I hope na natutunan nyo kung paano ba talaga gumagana si Pancake and kung paano kayo nito matutulungan sa inyong business. So, that ends and then ipapasa ko na ang floor kay Coach Belly Joe. Coach Belly Joe?
Ayun, hello everyone, good evening. Yan, clear ba yung audio? Wait. Ayan. Ako na okay, great. Ayun, thank you so much Coach Ivan for introducing the system of pancake, no? So, nakita ko kanina na marami na pala dito sa atin ang gumagamit na talaga ng pancake and I can see na meron tayong mga familiar names dito, no? May mga familiar faces din, mga profile nila. Kaya welcome sa natin, webinar natin for tonight and marami talaga ang very excited din na matutunan kung ano pala yung mga pwede nating gawin para mas mapataas pa natin yung ating sales. Ayan. So, let me share my screen. Kita ba yung screen ko? Wait, not yet pa. Ayun, kita na ata. Okay, so great. Kaya sino dito yung mga naka-experience? Yan, dami kong nakausap na mga business owners din. Nakikita ko rin sa mga Facebook group community na, uy, ang baba ng ROAS. Kumusta ang nyo? Kumusta ang May ninyo? Yan, that's the question ngayon, no? Kumusta ang online business natin sa May? Yan, sa mga hindi pa nag-run ng ads dito. So ROAS meaning return on ad spend. Yan, so kung magkano yung balik sa gastos mo. Yan, yung tipong sudden drop ng ROAS pagpasok ng February, mga May ganyan. Okay naman, nag-spend naman yung nag-spend naman yung ads. Yung CPM stable naman or okay pa naman siya. Pati yung CTR, matataas yung CTR natin. Pero, ba't ang baba ng ROAS? Ramdam niyo yun? Ayun, meron pa nga dito, iyak na daw si David eh. Ayan, so don't worry kasi tonight ay meron tayong pag-uusapan na solution that you can apply immediately. Especially meron tayong invited na guest speaker from Meta talaga to. Kaya I am also very excited sa mga i-introduce niya na way for the ads, no? Yan, kaya take note at focus muna tayo dito kasi minsan lang tayo nagkakaroon ng representative from Meta na sila talaga yung magtuturo sa atin ng pwede natin gawin. Usually kasi ang mga nakakaranas talaga na magkaroon ng opportunity na taga Meta yung nagtuturo is pag sumama ka or makasali ka sa mga Meta events, yung mga summit, ganyan. But tonight ay dito tayo sa Pancake, meron tayong special guest. Okay? So sa mga hindi nakakakilala sa akin, ako nga po pala si Billy Joe Aves. So one of the business dev strategists here in Pancake na kung saan tinutulungan ko yung mga clients or mga businesses na makapag-scale using the Pancake ecosystem and in a conversational commerce. So pag sinabi natin conversational commerce, we promote or we sell our products. Bibuild muna tayo ng rapport via communication, nagme-message muna si customer. So which is yan yung pinaka ngayon dito sa Philippines, conversational commerce. Ayan. So tonight ay pag-usapan naman natin or ipapakita ko naman sa inyo yung 3 methods na pwede nyo magamit para mapataas yung ROAS ninyo. Yan, sinong gusto ng ganon? Okay? So why ROAS suddenly drop, di ba? So usually sobrang dami na natin mga advertisers ngayon, dami na rin natin mga business owners, but hindi naman 'yun isa sa reason eh. But ito, so this is some of the factor na nagkakaroon ng sudden drop ng ROAS natin. So first one is audience fatigue. Yan. So kailangan natin na talaga, dapat fresh palagi yung natin, yung ating mga creative. But meron naman tayong mga AI tool na, 'di ba, na ginagamit to generate creatives. Tipong dati ay parang hirap ka mag-Canva, ngayon prompt mo na lang, may creative ka na, may banner ka na, prompt mo na lang, may video ka na. Kaya wag mong tipirin sa creative yung ads mo. Okay? So, signal loss, 'di ba? This is the update mga previous year pa 'yan, previous year, yung tipong iOS and cookie changes weakens meta targeting signal kasi hindi na nakukuha yung nagiging weak na talaga during this update, nagiging weak yung pag-capture ni Meta ng signals from the conversions. Kaya one of the reason din yan, kasi hindi na nagkakaroon ng enough data yung ads manager mo kung sino pala yung mga ideal customers mo. So next is that we have the higher competition. Yeah, as you can see na nag-inflate talaga yung CPM natin, especially yung Q2, Q3 ng mga CPM natin. So broken follow-up. This is one of the big factor din kung bakit suddenly nagda-drop yung mga ROAS natin, which is later on, i-deep dive natin yan. Yan sa broken follow-up. Wrong funnel objective. Yan. So yung sa objective ng ads natin, so instead na mag-optimize ka for purchase, but hindi mo na mamalayan na naka-optimize ka pala for reach yung page or yung ads mo. Later on, with our guest speaker, ay papakita niya sa atin yung mga tips kung ano ba yung mga dapat nating signals o dapat objectives na gagamitin natin nowadays. Okay? Very exciting na part yan. Tapos, no A/B testing. Yung tipong run ka lang ng run ng ads, tapos wala kang tinetest na either sa targets mo, sa creative mo, wala kang A/B testing na ginagawa. Okay, so walang structure yung pag-run mo ng ads. Yan. So tonight ay marami tayong matutunan kaya very exciting to. So the buyer's journey. This is the common buyer's journey, no? Most business owners ay ito yung journey ng mga customer nila. So I don't know if some of you ay still ganito yung ginagamit or ganito yung journey ng customer nila. Nag-run ka ng ads, si customer ay nag-send ng message doon sa page mo. Okay, so sinasagot mo either manual or gumagamit ka na ng AI. So na-convert mo siya at doon na nagtatapos. Benta, ipaprocess mo na yung paprocess mo na yung order, dala mo na or ganon. Tapos kung hindi man natin ma-close deal, so meron tayong follow-up hanggang sa ma-close deal natin, which is conversion. Sino dito yung ganito pa? Patype nga ng me if ganito pa yung ninyo. Total journey ng customer niya sa loob ng inyong Facebook pages. Si David, ayan, si Janelle, si Ken. Oh, marami. Yeah, good thing dahil nandito kayo. So, ayan, may mga familiar faces, familiar names dito, no? So, sa mga naturuan ko na dito dati, this will be serve as a refresher sa inyo. Malay nyo, may matutunan kayong bago, di ba? So, every there's a new learning. Kaya ngayon, ito dapat ang i-achieve ninyo or ang i-goal ninyo for your buyer's journey. This is the buyer's journey with ads optimization flow. Kasi nagra-run tayo ng ads. Tinutulungan tayo ng ads or ng meta ads natin para magkaroon tayo ng leads, magkaroon tayo ng potential customer or potential buyer, dapat tutulungan din natin yung ads natin para malaman niya kung sino yung mga ita-targets niya or sino yung papakitaan niya ng ads. Hindi siya magiging blind. Okay? So from ads, message, conversion, tapos from conversion ay magsisend siya ng data sa ads manager natin or sa dataset, tapos ibabalik niya yan, gagamitin niya yan para mag-optimize yung mga campaigns natin. Okay? But don't worry kasi in this session ay papakita ko naman sa inyo kung paano yan i-set up sa pages ninyo. So we have the follow up. Okay? So this will be your goal. Later meron pa akong ipapakita na stay tuned, meron pa akong ipapakita na mas detailed na pwede niyo gawin at kung ano yung platform na gagamitin niyo. Ayan. So let's talk about this. The hidden money. Hidden money. Okay? So as you can see, most of the businesses ay ini-ignore talaga yung old inquiries nila, yung mga nagsisin only, mga nag-add to cart, mga nag-initiate ng checkout, yung mga hindi nagre-reply, mga cold messages leads. Kasi nakafocus sila sa acquiring new buyers, acquiring new leads. 'Di ba? So, majority ng mga nakakausap kong business owner na nagsisimula pa lang or yung tipong na-encounter nila si Pancake, nag-message sila sa Pancake or nag-PM sa amin, nag-consult. So, ano ba yung nagiging reason kung bakit parang ang baba ng sales namin ngayon. So, that is the mga reasons na nangyayari. Sino dito yung ini-ignore yan? Yung ngayon mo lang na naisip na, naka-focus pala ako ngayon sa mga new leads. Sino dito? Yung mga na-focus lang sa new leads. Yan ako nga itong error. Ito palang error. Ayun. Yan. So may mga kasama tayo dito na naka-focus sa new leads. So I will show you a data. Kasi yung yung ipapakita ko sa inyo ngayon, this is not a theory, but it is backed by a data. So this is a real business yung ipapakita ko sa inyo. Ayan. So this is the thing that you need to know. Customers data. Sino dito yung alam nila yung data ng mga customers nila? Ayan. Lipat ko nga to. So as you can see dito, we have the customers data. So makikita nyo sa screen, meron tayong customer analysis. So new customers started to buy. So quantity is 13,000. But let's not focus on this part. Focus tayo dito. First dito muna tayo. Analyze customers who have purchased, times of purchase. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, more than 4 times. So as you can see in this business, ayan, dito tayo focus sa 3. 3 times, isang customer, 3 times bumili sa page mo or sa business mo. So in this part, we have 312. Yan. We have 312 na customer na 3 beses nang nakabili sa business natin. Tapos 2% lang, Out of 100%, 2% lang ang nakabili ng 3 beses sa atin o sa business na to. Tapos yung revenue natin is 7% lang. So as you can see sa analysis is that 67% of the revenue is driven by the customers na isang beses lang bumili. Sa tingin nyo, pag meron kayong data na ganito, makakatulong ba sa inyo? Sino dito yung meron ganito? Yung nalalaman nila, 3 beses na itong nakakabili sa akin. Yan, 3 beses na itong nakapag-book na appointment sa akin. Sino dito yung may ganon? Malaking tulong. Yes. So, focus tayo dito sa sa hindi bumili. Ayan. So, sa system kasi natin, nung pinakita ni kanina, na-introduce ito ni Coach Ivan kanina, which is, this is a statistics in POS. Kaya kung wala kayong POS or meron kayong POS pero hindi nyo pa to alam na meron palang ganito sa POS niyo, this is the time that you need to explore it. So tulad nito, itong data na nakikita nyo sa screen ngayon. So as you can see, we have here the 91 days. So pag sinabi natin 91 days pataas, so sa baba niyan, meron tayong nakikita na 39,800. This is a customer, existing buyer, or yung tipong lead na nakapag-purchase na sa page niyo. But, as you can see, 91 days nang lumipas, pero hindi na sila nakabili ulit sa page natin. So, anong dapat natin gawin? Let's say, mag-follow up tayo sa kanila. Kasi ngayon, alam na natin. Ito kasi, itong system na ginagamit natin ngayon, you can tag them. You can bulk tag them na ito pala yung mga customers na 90 days na. Bulk tag them, then later you can follow up them. Let's say out of 39,000, meron kang 1,000 lang na mapabili ulit. Hindi mo ginastusan ng ads. Kasi existing customer mo yan eh. Helpful, di ba? Dagdag revenue yun sa atin. Yan. So dito meron tayong 1 to 30 days. So ito yon 919. Ayan. So 919 nakabili na sila, either bumili sila ulit, ayan, o 31 to 60 days, 61 to 90 days. So pwede mo silang i-group, separate tags. Ayan. Okay? So that's the one of the system na matutunan nyo ngayon dito. So paano ba yan sila i-follow up? Ayan. So let me go back sa natin. So paano natin sila ma-follow up? So next na natin, data na papakita ko sa inyo is yung customers data ninyo. So as you can see in this page is meron siyang naka-filter out na from this January 1 to May 27. So meron na siyang around 37,000 leads na sa loob ng Facebook page nila. So kung titingnan mo to, meron ka na mga existing leads na natutulog lang. Hindi mo na maximize. Instead na makapag-generate ka ng sales from them. So yung kanina, that is the customers data, mga current buyers. Ito naman is yung mga leads data mo na nasa loob lang talaga ng inbox mo. So this time is that I will introduce 3 methods na pwede mong gawin para mabalikan mo sila. So by doing this, ay mapapataas mo rin yung ROAS mo. Kasi noong meron akong pinapatakbong ads before is that talagang pinapractice ko rin yung I don't know if ginagawa nito. Pinapatay ko yung ads tapos nagbo-broadcast ako. Yan, yung tipong nakikita ko ay parang pababa yung ROAS ngayon. So broadcasting muna. Tapos yung effect niya ay tumaas din talaga yung ROAS. So this is the methods, 3 methods na pwede niyong gawin din. So re-engage, solution number 1 is re-engage to your existing customers or leads. So the first one is marketing message. Yan. So we have the marketing message, tapos utility message, CTM 7D, and also the inside 24-hour window, which is the bouquet sequence follow-up or follow-up flow. Yan. So pausapan muna natin si marketing message. Yan. Yung marketing message is to re-engage with your customers na nasa loob na ng inbox mo. The good thing of this method is that pwede kang mag-upload ng mga existing buyer mo. Let's say you have a data of contact numbers, pwede mo yung i-upload sa system natin, tapos mag-broadcast ka sa kanila using marketing message. Then sila ay makakatanggap ng broadcast mo kahit hindi pa yan nag-message sa page before. Okay? So sa marketing message natin, actually sa marketing message is based on our experience sa mga na-guide ko is that nasa 0.47 cents up to 0.50 cents ang message per delivered. Mas mura siya compare sa retargeting ads. It's because retargeting ads sometimes ay nagkakaroon kami ng mga 5 peso per message ulit, but here you can maximize this one out. Okay. So this is the content guidelines for the launching of marketing message. So we have the media. So you can put up to 10 media Kasi magiging ano yan carousel, or you can attach one video asset. Tapos we have here the headline, the body, button, up to 3 buttons. So pwede mo silang i-redirect sa website mo, pwede mo silang i-redirect sa AI mo, or any redirection sa buttons. Okay? Yeah. So, what's the difference between marketing message and also the utility message? Later ipapakita ko sa inyo kung paano siya i-set up, no. Yan. So, marketing message its focuses on driving sales or promote your new offers or mga current offers niyo. Tapos sa utility message naman, this is for transaction infos, mga updates natin. So, mga broadcasting natin na, meron pala tayong webinar ngayon, meron tayong training ngayon, so pwede nyo siyang gamitin for updates ng links, which is ginagawa namin sa Pancake now. So, when to use? To re-engage warm leads or to upsell. Yan. So, sa utility naman, this is mainly for order confirmation, delivery status, at mga booking updates, reminders, mga ganyan, mga appointments nila. So, the CTR potential, click-through rate, no? Based sa data, sa statistics ng pag-study namin dito is that mas mataas yung CTR rate ng marketing message compare kay utility message. Kasi utility message is more on like lang talaga informational, not promotional. So cost, standard messaging cost, tapos ito naman sa utility message, currently wala pa siyang bayad. Yan. This is the feature of Meta, no? So key role, opt-in audience only. So we have 3 types of audience sa marketing message. So first one is yung mga nag-opt-in. Second one is yung mga galing sa ads. The third one is yung mga in-upload mo using Excel file. Ayan. Tapos, utility message naman can be triggered by broadcasting or can be triggered by the customer's appointment or can be triggered by the customer's order status. So that's the utility message. So best for marketing message, best for promotional. That's it. So yan yung mga natin sa promotion marketing message natin. Mga product launch ninyo, new pricing launch ninyo. Yan. So we have the marketing message for that one. Then for the utility message, this will be a post-purchase update or mga cart recovery or yung ginagawa ko, which is kapag deliver na yung item, kinukumusta later on, kinukumusta si customer. Kung, for example, food supplement, kinukumusta kung nakapag-take na ba, kumusta yung naging effect sa kanya, yan, meron ba siyang questions, para makapag-build talaga tayo ng report. Tapos kung naman, mga appointments naman, so asking for feedbacks, asking for reviews, after nila mag-book na appointment. Okay. So that's for the marketing message. So sa marketing message natin up to June, we have this new offer. So sa marketing message, you will get 50% cashback. Kasi cashback do. So up to 3,000 USD. So once you use or once you launch your marketing message, yan, ay meron tayong 50% cashback sa spend ninyo. That is the promo of Meta. Okay. So we have the marketing message, we have the utility message, tapos the new update ngayon for sending follow-up sa mga customers natin is the CTM 7D. Yan. Sobrang advantage ito sa atin. It's because this is the best time period to convert your customer. So turn conversations into revenue. So what's the purpose of this CTM 7D? CTM 7D, marketing message may bayad, di ba? So currently si CTM 7D is wala siyang bayad. So once your customer click an ad of your ad, no? So makapag-send sila ng message, any message na i-send nila, either mag-thumbs up lang 'yan. So they will be subscribed sa CTM 7D natin. Tapos CTM 7D, you can target using CTM 7D, you can target those people na nag-message galing sa ads. Tapos you can personalize your offer na i-deliver mo sa kanila. Kasi pwede natin tong gamitin Yung sa CTM 7D kasi ay siya, pwede mo siyang gamitin for 7 days window sequence. Yung tipong every day for 7 days makakatanggap tuloy-tuloy si customer. Okay? Or you can use this as a broadcasting method. Yung everyday magbo-broadcast ka. Yan. So, wala namang problema if gusto mo na iti-trigger mo siya daily as a broadcasting. Okay? So, may tanong dito, tama po ba? Masindan yung marketing message yung customer kahit hindi pa Yes, as long as i-upload mo yung contact number niya. So by the way, once you upload the contact number, let's say you uploaded 10,000 contact numbers or email. So dalawa kasi yan either contact number or email sa system natin. Meta will map it out sa database nila if ima-match niya kung ano ba 'yon. Meron ba yung messenger. So kahit wala kung yung number na 'yon merong messenger pero hindi pa siya nakapag-message sa page mo, eligible pa rin siya makatanggap ng marketing message mo. Okay? Kaya very siya, helpful siya in terms of reaching out your customers. Ayan. Okay, so that's the natin. Ulitin ko lang, we have the utility message, tapos marketing message, then CTM 7D. So the next na pag-usapan natin ngayon is the conversion API. But before we dive in sa topic na to, sino dito yung gustong makakita kung paano i-set up yung broadcasting? Meron ba? May nagtatanong. Paano ma-set up CTM 7D? Yeah, good question. Okay, so yung sa tawag dito, yung marketing message na offer ni Meta, kahit existing ka as long as you use the So usually sa mo yan, papasok sa ad account. Okay? Great. Hindi po lahat ng number na nag-match sa database ni Meta, kaya kahit bumili rin, hindi masinda ng marketing message. May workaround po ba? So kung yung contact number na yun ay wala sa database ni Meta, so hindi siya masasama sa papasahan ng marketing message. Okay? So let's proceed sa may mga excited na dito, no? Focus muna tayo sa marketing message na pag-setup. So let me share my screen. Jump tayo sa Bootcake. Okay? So sa mga not aware, ito yung natin, Bootcake natin sa mga first time na makapasok sa Pancake community. Niyo to, Bootcake, you can use this one to automate your Facebook page. So marketing message, you can update or activate this one by going to your Bootcake, tapos dito tayo sa settings, then click mo tong marketing message. Then from here, meron kayong makikita na meron kayong makikitang button dito na connect your Facebook page. So that's the time na i-connect mo lang yung Facebook page mo, and the prerequisite dito ay kailangan yung page mo under sa business portfolio, not in profile. Okay? So, ito yung sa audience. Dito kayo mag-upload ng customer list ninyo via Excel file. Yeah, you can do so. So, dito naman natin makikita yung statistics. But, meron naman tayong mga in-depth training for this one if you want to have an in-depth in-depth tutorial. So, from here, once you activated your marketing message campaign, you can just create a campaign dito. So, create a campaign. Let's say this is the May. Yan, May campaign na lang to. May sales. Yan. So the budget, so pwede niyong lagyan to ng budget na 1,000. Okay? So kay bahala kung ano yung mga niyo. Budget dito. Tapos confirm. Ayan. So once confirmed ay mag-ongoing na yung process niya for checking ni Meta. Mag-processing pa kasi yan eh. And by the way, once you activated the marketing message, hindi agad-agad makukuha yung yung mga leads na galing sa ads ninyo. So you need to synchronize. Yan, synchronize from ads manager para magkaroon kayo ng or yung mga currently nagki-click ng ads ninyo ay maging audience mo sila sa marketing message. So once you have created the campaign dito, in process na yung status niya, then magiging activated na yan. So once activated, what you need to do is that you can go to broadcast if you want. Immediately go to broadcast. Then create new. Tapos dito, pipiliin mo outside 24 hour. Tapos ngayon, dito ay piliin mo marketing message, tapos piliin mo dito yung ginawa mong campaign. So currently naka-blue pa siya kasi hindi pa approve. or hindi pa active. So let's say piliin na natin yan, then you can now create your content here. So pwede kang maglagay ng text lang. Kung gusto mo may text tapos may image, yeah, you can choose the gallery. So dito mo ilalagay yung new promo, yan, promotional content. Tapos pwede ka dito maglagay ng image. So upload lang tayo, no? So let's say dito tayo. Ayan. Okay. Tapos you can add your title. Ayan. So join now. Or let's say 50% off. 50% off today. Tapos, ayan. Then you can add button. For example, yung button ay order now. So, pwede mo silang i-redirect sa website. If you have a website, then pwede mo rin naman silang i-redirect sa order form. Since our Bootcake has a built-in order form naman. So let's say sa order form na lang tayo para mabilis. Yan, finish natin yan. Save. And once you are satisfied, naka-add ka na dito ng up to 10 no, na promo. So that you can just click the next step. Tapos, piliin mo marketing message. So if ang target mo is yung mga customers na nag-click galing sa ads or mga nag-opt-in sa page mo, yan, you can choose the customers on Bootcake. So currently we have the one customer here. Yan. Pero kung nag-upload ka ng file, you can just click this from audience. Then select mo dito yung uploaded file mo, yung Excel file. So since wala tayong in-upload na Excel file, so piliin ko lang muna tong customers on Bootcake. And then you can now click the send now. So, send now. Ang ano nga lang dito sa marketing message is si Meta yung mag-decide kung kailan siya makikita ni customer. Hindi siya yung tipong katulad ng utility message na kapag i-send down mo ngayon or ng CTM7D na kapag i-send down mo ngayon, agad-agad tuloy-tuloy yung pagtanggap ng customer. But for the marketing message, dadaan pa yan for checking, tapos yan, si Meta na yung magde-decide ipapakita ba niya sa audience or not. Ayan. So that's the process of the marketing message. Yeah, kahit the best option is or best format is my +63. Yan, +63. CSV, yeah, you can upload the CSV file tapos nakalagay lang sa taas ay phone, phone, tapos sa baba na yung mga contact numbers mo. So this is cheaper compared to running a retargeting ads. Ayan. So next na way sa pag-broadcast is the utility message. So ano tayo? Mag-screenshot lang ako. Ipakita ko sa inyo yung pag-broadcast, no? Screenshot tayo dito sa... Wait, stop share screen ako. Ayan. Lagyan natin ng Yeah, meron siyang bayad. Okay. So, screenshot lang ako para isama ko sa natin, broadcast natin for utility message. Meron ba tayong dito? Gallery. Ayan. So, sa mga nasa nasa pancake page ay matatanggap nyo to. Save ko lang yung screenshot, then screenshot 3. Okay, so let me go to the Pancake Philippines page. This is the flow. Okay. Open ko lang yung utility ng Pancake. Ayan. Ito pala. Ayun, ito. So pupunta lang tayo sa settings. Tapos ngayon ay pupunta tayo sa utility message. So from here, ang utility message ay meron tayong mga approved template dito by Meta. So ang utility message nga lang is dadaan siya sa filtering ni Meta. Kaya careful tayo sa mga words dito kasi kapag hindi ma-approve ni Meta, so rejected talaga agad 'yan. Yan, mga ganitong so rejected siya. So ibig sabihin hindi mo siya magagamit sa pag-broadcast. So right now, I'll create a new one. So let's say this is the May 27 link. Start. Filipino, confirm. Then you can choose either ito may text. Pag text yung pipiliin mo, meron siyang headline, meron siyang body. Pag none is that body lang talaga. Pero kung gusto mo may image, yeah. So text and media. So for example here, yan ako na lang, no. Yan, so ano natin, headline natin. So nagsimula ng ating webinar. So number 1. So paano tayo nakalagay ng number 1? Just click the add variable. Yan. Okay, lumabas na siya. So this is Joe. Sample, ilalagay nyo lang dyan, sample Joe. Sample name. Kasi pangalan yan eh. Okay. Tapos media, mag-attach ako ng media. Ang media natin ay ano din yan ni Meta, i-check ni Meta if merong promotional terms or wala. Kapag merong promotional term ay yun. Ano at talaga agad yan, rejected agad yan. So ito na siya. Then let's the body, no. Lagay ko na dito para mabilis tayo. So Pancake and Meta webinar. So this is I put a variable here para sa pangalan. Ayan. So, click mo lang ang button para sa meeting link natin. Tapos, lagyan ko ng pangalan, which is this is the number 1. Usually, kapag ganyan, ginagawa ko lang is ganito. Para, number 1 pala. Tapos, sa baba, kung gusto nyo magdagdag, so, ganyan lang, number 2. Yan. Tapos, lagyan nyo dito. This is the name. This is the date. For example, ganyan. But for now, I'll just delete the number 2. Tapos ngayon, pwede tayo mag-add ng button. So sa button natin, custom button or you can redirect them to your website if you want. But for the custom button muna tayo. Tapos dito ay lagay natin get the link. Okay, since ang sabi natin dito ay click mo lang para makuha yung link. Then click mo yung submit. Yan. So as you can see, naglo-load talaga yan kasi chin-check pa yung ano natin. Yung script natin, tapos yung image. Ayan. CTM7D available na po ba sa Bootcake? Hindi pa lahat ng page ang may CTM7D. Ayan, kaya double check niyo na lang kung may CTM7D yung page niyo. So as you can see, active na siya. So ibig sabihin, approved na. So what we're going to do right now, since na-approve na ni Meta, ay punta na tayo sa broadcast. And from here, create nyo tayo. Then pipiliin natin, let's say, outside 24-hour, utility message. Piliin mo yung template. Tapos, pag pili mo sa template ay, piliin mo yung script na na-approve. Lagay ko dito, nagsimula na ang ating webinar, first name. So, lagay ko dito, first name. Tapos, body, link natin, first name. So, lagay ko rin, first name. Yan, then apply. Tapos, get the link. So, may ginawa na akong flow dito para, hindi tayo mapahaba. Yan. So, what I'm going to do right now, pag click ko ng button, I start another flow. Tapos piliin ko na lang yung flow na ginawa ko na andun yung link. Okay, pasok na. Ayan, habang nasa part 1 pa lang. So, confirm, save. Tapos ngayon, next step, you can add, choose next step if you want to add some actions. Let's say, i-add tag mo yung mga customers na makakatanggap ng, broadcast na to. Okay? But for now, I will not do that. So, next step, tapos dito, utility message. Then I have here 120,000 customers but I will not spam them. So if i-filter out ko lang kung sino yung mga gusto ko makatanggap. So in this broadcast, for this example, ay para hindi matagal, piliin ko lang yung mga nakatag as 26B14 Meta. So I have here 113 customers. So puntahan ko lang si Pancake, no? Yan. Pancake. Tapos, okay. So dito, let me send the broadcast. Send now. So kung meron akong mga leads na nakatag as naka-filter out pala to. Ayan, ito na. I-ano ko na lang, filter out ko na lang yung mga nakatag as, basta na yun. Daming tag, no? Ito. Ayan. So kasi, nagsimula na ang ating webinar, Richie. So, Pancake, ganyan. So, that's the process on how to set up or how to run your, utility message. Learning ba so far? How much per message? for marketing message, that would be 0.47 to 0.50 cents per message delivered. Great. So, kasi kailangan, marami pa tayong pag-uusapan. So, mabilisan tayo dito. But, meron naman tayong recording. So, all of the, all of the Pancake subscribers will, have an access to this replay. Okay? Tapos, let's proceed with the CTM7D. So, sa CTM7D naman, para lang din siyang pag-set up ng, same process, yung pag-set up ng broadcasting natin. Let's say, broadcast, create new. Tapos dito, sa content muna tayo. Piliin mo lang yung outside 24 window, tapos piliin mo CTM7D. Then you can put here the content. So wala namang restrictions, wala namang limitations sa content na pwede mong ilagay sa CTM7D. So lagay lang natin dito, promo now. Last day sale. Yan. So this is the broadcasting method, no? Later papakita ko naman yung sa within 7 days every day. Yan. Next step, piliin mo lang si TM7D. So as you can see, meron tayong 120 customers. 120,000 customers. But this is not the exact number na makakatanggap nitong broadcast na to. Why? Because the CTM7D ay kaya lang niyang mapasahan or kaya lang makatanggap ng broadcast na to is yung mga customer na pasok sa 7 days attributions or 7 days window. Okay? So kapag is-send daw ko ito, makakatanggap lang is yung mga customer na galing sa ads, nag-click siya ng ads, tapos pasok pa sila sa 7 days pagkagaling na sa ad. Okay? So that's for broadcasting ng CTM7D. Ano lang naman siya normal lang din ang pagbo-broadcast natin. So sa pag-create naman ng sequence, same process lang din siya sa pag-create ng sequence na normal way natin sa pag-create ng sequence na 24-hour window. So ulit nito punta tayo sa sequence, create tayo dito. Let's say this is the CTM7D na sequence natin. Para ito sa mga new leads na galing sa ads. Ayan. So from here, natin? Ayan. So, create new message. After 1 day, so pipiliin natin dito is create tayo outside, then CTM7D. So, this is our content. Ayan. Save na natin yan. Tapos, balik tayo sa sequence. So, gawa naman tayo ulit ng after 2 days. So, this will be after 2 days. Ayan. Tapos, create tayo ng new reply. So, this is the content. Then, outside 24-hour, 7D. Ayan. Tapos, para ma-trigger ito, all you need to do, you just need to create a new rule. Rule. Tapos from here, create ka lang ng new rule na let's say, ito wala na pala akong 5 lang new lead. Create. Ano na nga. So all you need to do is that click lang kayo dito, let's say add filter, not filter, add condition lang. Condition, new subscriber, tapos ang action natin dito, register to track the sequence, then piliin mo yung CTM7D. Then save. So the logic is that every new subscriber na nag-message sa page natin, masasubscribe sila dito sa CTM7D na sequence natin. Okay, so that's the 3-way or 3 method na para mabalikan mo yung mga customers mo na natutulog lang dyan kasi malay mo, na pala yan, kinabukasan, sales na pala yan. Di ba? So very, very helpful. So right now is that I'll run through you sa natin, conversion API. Let me check here, not this one. So mabilis ang lang natin to sa conversion API. It's because ang kailangan lang naman natin dito is make sure na naka Facebook, yung Facebook page niya is under siya sa business portfolio. Okay? So let me share my screen. So conversion API, this system or this feature will teach your Meta na kung sino pala yung mga na-convert talaga. Very powerful tong feature na to. Yan. So what's the what is Meta Conversion API? So without Meta, without copy is that pixel only, more on like lang talaga, hindi siya accurate yung tracking ng data mo. Meta cannot optimize properly and wasted on ad spent on wrong audience. Unlike pag meron kang meta copy is that matik na yan. Nagko-communicate na si Meta at saka si Pancake for that one. Then accurate audience signals sent to your Meta para magkaroon ka ng stronger ROAS optimization. Yan. Tapos magkakaroon ka rin ng better look-alike audience. It's because ang pinapasa ni Meta ni Meta copy sa ads mo is yung mga high quality leads. Okay? Kaya maximize nyo rin tong feature na to, which is included na yan sa plan ninyo. So leverage the Meta conversion, API synchronization data. So selling channels, ito ay applicable siya sa Messenger, Instagram, WhatsApp, app, website, and store as long as you set up the conversion API. So marketing data natin, once you unlock this ay magkakaroon kayo ng optimization for purchase, lead, chat, custom data. Tapos we will use the Pancake para ma-activate yung conversion, Meta Conversion API para sa ano natin, magamit ng Meta Ads learning machine natin kung sino pala yung mga ideal customers mo. Ayan. So, ito, while using the meta copy is that magkakaroon ka rin ng purchase via messaging na objective, yung maximize purchase through messaging. Yan, kung sino yung gumagamit ng mga ganyan. So, sa mga hindi pa na-unlock yun, kailangan nila magkaroon ng at least 100 to 200 orders within 7 to 14 days. Yan, na sinesend nyo talaga or nagsisend kayo ng data sa page na yan or sa ads na yan. Okay? So, why copy is a game changer? Based sa nagiging statistics sa nung ni-launch ito is that nag-study. Yan yung kagandahan sa Meta is that before nila i-launch ay talagang may beta testing muna. So, better signal quality, so plus 30%. Yan yung event match quality. Tapos nagiging sharper yung targeting, mas 2 times better yung look-alike quality. At the same time, nagiging lower yung CPA over time. Hindi instant ha, over time. Then with the Pancake, so automated naman yung data sync. Hindi nyo kailangan na meron pa kayong mga coding na gagawin. Ayan. So choose ito wait na ko pala. That's the next topic but I'll run through sa natin kung paano i-set up yung conversion API. Let's say sa POS muna tayo. POS lang ipapakita ko sa inyo today. So this is the POS. Same process lang naman siya pagdating sa sa CRM. So all you need to do is that punta lang tayo dito sa settings ng POS natin, tapos conversion events. Then from here, click niyo lang tong learn more dito sa yan, sa conversion events, learn more, click niyo lang yan. Tapos reconnect, sa akin reconnect na kasi connected na siya eh. So reconnect, tapos yan, magpa-pop up yung sa Meta Ads. Yan. So all you need to do, select your BM o business portfolio, continue, tapos dito is i-select niyo yung page ninyo, continue lang. Ito pala yung select the page. Yan, continue, tapos continue, then continue, and then save. And that's it. Ganun lang ang pag-activate ng ating conversion API sa loob ng Pancake POS. 'Di ba? Ang dali lang. Madaling i-set up pero sobrang laki ng tulong niyan kapag na-set up niyo siya sa bawat Facebook pages ninyo. Yan. Meta copy, pwede niyo rin gamitin yan. Conversion API naman pagdating sa website conversions. So may iba yung setup for iba yung method for that. Ayan. So later magkakaroon naman tayo ng Q&A. Ayan. So tonight, that's the end of my my part. So this time ay ito na ang pinakakahintay ng lahat. Kanina ko pa nakikita dito yung mga mga nagko-comment. Asan na pala yung sa ads? Bakit hindi ads yung topic? Yan. Okay, so let me introduce to you. Let me give the floor to our guest speaker for tonight. Yan. So, Mr. Eric Lee. Okay, wait. What happened to my browser? Ayan. So, are you there, Mr. Sir Eric? Can you hear me? Naka
Hey, thank you. Just now I cannot unmute myself. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, Belly. Hey, everyone. Sorry, I cannot speak Filipino language. Yeah, so yeah, I will continue with the English presentation. Yeah. So my name is Eric. So I'm a partner manager working with Pancake on all of the solution like user heard. So yeah, we we work together and build a solution based on Facebook Meta API. Okay, and for today, I will share with you actually some of our ad solution from Meta. One of the things that only when you work with a partner like Pancake, like you can use. So the objective of my presentation is to help you run ad better with Meta and Pancake. And if you have any question, we also have some time to answer. But please, for me, please just uh, place your question in English. Yeah, thank you. And then I will start my presentation now. All right. Okay, so everyone can see my screen. If yeah, like just thumbs up. Okay, okay, all good, right? Okay, cool. Okay, so as I mentioned, so for this part, we're gonna focus on like on of the ad marketing solution for Meta and how you can optimize and run it as the best. So let's start with something like more strategic. So I'm sure for all of you who already run business and using a Meta solution, you know about this funnel, this marketing funnel. So on the top, at the top of the slide, you will see the funnel here, like from awareness, going to discovery, going to consideration, and then the customer gonna purchase from you, and then post-purchase and re-engagement. Yeah. So for this, we have a different solution for each of the stage. So for instance, from awareness to consideration, we can have the CTM and CTD as well. For Instagram ad, which is gonna help you to optimize on the number of conversation with the customer. Okay, so like you spend $100 and then you can let you can let the system like try to find you 100 conversation, for example. And then next, sorry. Yeah, and then next, go to the second row. Once you work with a partner like Pancake, like Belly just mentioned, and using our conversion API solution, then it's gonna start to enable you to a more advanced solution with Meta. Starting with the first one is optimize for purchase, right? And we call it like the CTM peer. And we not just stop at that. Like, okay, so for purchase, optimize for purchase, you spend $100, then you can have like you can ask the system to actually give you let's say 20 orders, right? You're willing to pay $5 for one of the order. But we not stop at that. By using Pancake, you can also send us the value of the customer purchase. So we can enable you the ad optimize for order value. What does it mean? So now the same example, if you spend $100 with Meta, now you can tell Meta, hey, with $100 spent on Meta ad, I want to have like let's say $1,000, like $1,000 total of the order value, and our system will look for the right customer from your end and target them and bring in the order value that you wish. And of course, for some of the business, especially the high value or lead gen business, so let's say if you are education, if you are real estate agent, or you are finance industry, then you won't care about the purchase or order value yet, because your conversation window is very long. So for that, we also have the thing we call the ad optimize for lead optimization. And with this, like if you want like to bring, let's say you are a real estate agent, you want to find with $100, you want to find 50 customer, so that later you can call them, talk to them, and convert them to the sale for a while. Then you will using this solution. Yeah. So that's the most, I think that's very, I think relevant to all of us here, advertiser. We also have other quite like how to say, quite niche solution if your business is like suitable. So so the next one is a catalog shopping ad. So basically, if you have a catalog and you sync the catalog through Pancake, you can also sync the catalog in your meta ad. So later I will show you like a quick example of how it looks. Then of course the next one, if you are a live streamer or you want to live stream about your business, we also have the ad optimized for live stream. So for instance, you can tell people that, hey, I'm live stream now, and also this is the item that I'm gonna selling during the live stream. Then working with Pancake and Meta will let you to do that. So above it all of the ad solution, right? So auction ad, like you pay the money, then you bid for your ad, and then it's gonna show up. We also have another solution, like very direct, a direct sale tool for you, which is a marketing message. So yeah, like Joe Bailey just mentioned with you how to do it. And of course, everything here is supported by CAPI or Conversion API. Some good news for you, with Conversion API, at the end of Q2, we might have also Conversion API for marketing message. So what it means is with marketing message now, you not only know about how many message you send, how many they read, how many the customer read and click, but later you can also know how many purchase they have after they send out the marketing message. Okay. Okay, so that's a very high level summary. Let's go into each of the method and then also like which cases or which business, which vertical we should use the solution. Okay, so in a nutshell, just to summarize what I mentioned, right? So we have like for CTM ad, we have like 4 optimization method. Conversation, if you want to have more customer engage with you, message you. Lead optimization, if you want to find quality lead, and then later you can connect with them, either calling, talking, appointment, and convert them later. Yeah. The third one is purchase, right? And then like you can increase the number of transaction. Later, I will share with you more like which business gonna use purchase optimization versus lead optimization in the next slide, so no worry. And the same for value, okay? So, okay, so this one we go into more detail. Yeah, so if you ask me if this solution is suitable for me, for my business. So this is basically the most important slide for you to check. Yeah. So number one, you use optimize for conversation or drive customer engagement when number one, you rely on in-chat engagement. Like if you had to chat a lot to actually close a deal, okay? Like you cannot like just very fast, like close the deal after the customer click on your ad. Or you want to increase your conversation volume more, you have to chat more with customer to understand about them. And the last one is if the purchase cycle is very long and like you have to consult them for so long before they convert, or you don't have actually no signal to share with Meta, which usually not the case if you're using Pancake. Okay, so as you're already using Pancake, I assume, so that's why we should focus on the blue table below. Like either you should using lead optimization to find quality lead. You use this one if you have a long purchase cycle, like more than 1 week. What does it mean? It means if the customer just talk to you, you need at least 1 week to convince them. Okay, like real estate, no one gonna buy real estate after few message. Okay, number two is yeah, like the same, like high consideration purchase, like big item, big value. Okay, higher price, the same. Yeah. And then of course, you have the lead signal to share with Meta, which if you're using Pancake, it's automatically done for you. Yeah. Number two is using optimization for purchase. Okay, so if the purchase cycle is very short, for instance, if you're selling, let's say, fashion, beauty product very fast. Okay, yeah, like users, they know about you, they know about the product, they ask few questions, they make decision at the spot. Okay, and then of course you have copy and share with us the signals through Pancake. Okay, so what about revenue maximization? Okay, value optimization. When you should use it? Okay, so we think about it, like you go to a supermarket, right? Then now, like I'm a supermarket owner, I don't just want you to buy a lot of item, I want to buy you high price item. Okay, so this applicable if you are like a supermarket owner, meaning you have a lot of different product. Okay, you sell multiple product. If you sell the same product, this one won't work because eventually you just customer just buy one thing, right? So I mean, like how the value can be different. Okay, if you sell multiple product, if you sell multiple product, you have a lot of volume. Like like your item is something customer can buy a lot. Like let's say something for baby. They not just buy one milk for the baby, they buy more milk for them, diaper, something like that. Okay. And of course, like multiple price segment, like low value, middle value, high value items. Yeah, and of course, have to use copy with Pancake to share the signal with us. Yeah. So lead optimization, purchase optimization, value optimization. That's the three solution I encourage you to do. And now I understand that in Philippines, most people just using Facebook and Messenger. But if you're looking at on the right hand side, for lead optimization and purchase optimization, you can also run on WhatsApp and Instagram. So with this, if you have your Instagram page as well or WhatsApp, you can also using lead and purchase. For value, we don't have it yet. Okay. I saw a lot of questions. If you have any questions specifically for me, can you just type in English? Thank you so much. And sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, so yeah, with that, I will show you how to set up all of this advanced solution. Okay, lead optimization. Yeah, I just share with you how what is it. So yeah, like if you're using lead optimization, basically we see that it is cheaper for you to find a lead compared to optimize for conversation. Yeah, and it's applied for both Messenger and Instagram. I think someone asking about clickbait, right? So yeah, I don't know your question, but I cannot translate it now. But for clickbait, actually, that's why we should using all of these advanced solution like lead optimization, because if you think about it, if you optimize for conversation, right, the system might still allow people who do clickbait to actually come to you and just spam you, right, and they don't want to buy anything. But if you choose lead optimization, the system will try to choose the actual customer who actually convert into lead before for other business. Okay, so it's gonna be more legit customer. Yeah, and this is how you set it up. So yeah, you can later we will send out the slide to you. So no worry. But you choose a campaign objective as a lead. You choose Messenger, Instagram, WhatsApp. Yeah, depend on where which asset you have. Then you click maximize number of lead to messaging. Then the next one, you can choose either start conversation, which you have your own question to talk to the lead. However, because you're already using Pancake, you can choose partner apps and you're gonna link to your automation flow with Pancake. That just now barely just share with you. Yeah, so very convenient. Okay. Okay, next is purchase. Similar concept, right? And by the way, you see it's a downward funnel compared to lead, because this one is moving to the buying behavior more. So the same thing. So this one, if you choose this, it give you better and cheaper purchase compared to conversation optimization in both Messenger, Instagram, and WhatsApp. It's always cheaper. Yeah. And of course, the same thing, it will help you to filter on the spam because we only target the customer who actually buy something before. Okay. And how you, okay. Okay. So I think for this one, I don't have the demo for you, but yeah, really sorry. But for this basically you will select sales, like campaign objective is sales, and then you choose like the same thing, like instead of lead, you choose sales, and then you go Messenger, Instagram, WhatsApp, and then maximize number of purchase. Okay, yeah. So later I will make sure I also insert the how to for you to set up the purchase and value optimization campaign. Okay, and some fact about value optimization, the same thing. So for this, it's gonna going down to like the lowest funnel already. Like we talk about like how like customer who actually buy more with you. Okay, so if you compare this one to purchase optimization based on our testing, this one have a 6.75% ROAS increase compared to it. Yeah, so really up to you. If you have a lot of item, your item is a lot of pricing, different pricing segment, you should use this. Okay. Okay, so there's a question, metaphasing first principle understanding and move toward super intelligent. How is it affect the rich customer and what kind of creative win will versus lose? Yeah. So for your question, right? So actually for AI, there's two things about it. So of course, in the back end, our AI will help you to target the better customer. Okay. But only if you share with us whether it's work for you or not. And the way to do it again is copy. Yeah. So you just tell us this is what I want. Yeah. Well, I mean, we will have some update in our interface very soon. But basically, moving forward, you just tell us what you want. Like, I want to sell more, I want to have more leads, I want to have better ROAS. Then you set up copy through partner, like Pancake. Then we will, our AI just give you your result. You don't need to set up too much. Yeah, so basically, let's set up for you. So everything happen in the back end. And number two is also with the AI, right? We also have the AI in the ad manager to help you set up ads. So yeah, I think my suggestion is you can go to ad manager now. There's a AI already, so to help you to set up ad, check the performance of the campaign, and tell you what to improve. Yeah. So yeah, that's the most straightforward like the proof of our AI technology in it. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is just now I give you the tools. Next, I will tell you how. Okay. Like the best practice when you run ad with us. So basically, is a six thing I'm gonna talk about. The first thing, of course, you should use a business messaging partner like Pancake. Yeah, so this one I'm sure all of you here already do. Other thing is number one is data quality. You have to make sure the quality is very very clean and high quality. Okay, because the rest is AI take care of you. Next one is about audience. The third one is content. The next one is a budget, duration, and the last one is some tip to measure. Okay. The question, do we also need to set up or create a data set for sale? Oh, yeah. So your question for data set for sale or is messenger copy alone enough? Yeah. So just copy alone is enough. And by the way, data set is just part of copy, right? Once you set up copy with Pancake in the back end will set up the data set for you and link it to your ad manager. Okay. So you don't need to be worried about data set. It's just a part of the copy already. And if you work with Pancake, usually they will default sending the signal for you as long as you lock the purchase, you lock the leads in Pancake system. Yeah. And talking about it, let's go to the data quality. How we can, like send the right data to Meta to Pancake. Okay, so data, of course, very important. Yeah, like now with AI, like I mentioned, it's the only thing make your ad campaign work or not. Okay, so what is data? So what is the data quality? So number one is you should send on of the signal you have, on of the customer action. Okay, send everything like lead and purchase. So for instance, right, in the Pancake, you have the POS, like the POS when you can send all of the purchase signals, and in CRM you can send lead signal. So you just send, like as long as you work with them, with Pancake, then as long as you log the lead and purchase in the system, Pancake will send everything to us. You don't need to be worried about it. Okay. Next, okay, so I know I have to log and send, I log to Pancake, but what exactly are those signals? So, yeah, just some simple concept. I'm sure you already know about it, but just to be sure we are on the same page here. So leads is basically is the customer have very like share with you some contact information. They complete an inquiry form, or they request for a sale conversation with them. Okay, you don't just count any casual interaction, especially if you have a big sale team, right? Like sometimes people just like just casually say, this guy talked to me today and he's one lead. No, it's not. Okay, like only customer with a real intent. You say the better quality with Meta, then Meta will find the exact customer who do that for you. Okay. Then for purchase, like again, like the real purchase is like when people make money to you, or like you already have their credit card, like yeah. So for instance, right, if some customer just want they want you to send but haven't paid yet, then you shouldn't like maybe you should maybe consider whether you send it a purchase or not. Only after they make payment to you, either through COD, cash on delivery, or mobile payment, then you mark them as a purchase in Pancake system. And for value, very simple. Whenever you log a purchase, an order with Pancake, make sure you log the value as well. Yeah. Okay, so I think this one is clear. Yeah. Yeah, so that you send it, and then for this, you're gonna send the signal to Conversion API, or also Automated Event API, also through Pancake. Yeah. Next one about audience. So actually the tips here very simple. So two things. So number one, because you already send us a signal, we know that who the customer you're looking for. So you don't need to be too specific about your audience targeting with us. You just make as big as possible. Number two, always using Advantage Plus audience to reach the most relevant audience. So you don't need to, like set very, like difficult and complicated audience targeting. Just using Advantage Plus. Yeah. So very simple. But you have to make sure the signal you send us is the high quality. Okay. Right, so next one is about content. So basically, of course, using Advantage Plus creative solution. But other than that, you also have to use you have to also um, mindful about other things. So number one, of course, you diverse content, especially like someone talk about just now. There's a person talk about super intelligent and AI, right? So yeah, like either you can using our creative tools with Meta, or you can also using like other tools to make as many content as possible. So I talked to a business selling in Southeast Asia as well, and they share that like right now they don't even like selling fashion, right? And they share that they don't even need a model anymore. Okay, so we can using AI for all of their collection. Yeah. Number two is always remember our customer now mainly on mobile. Okay. So always using mobile friendly format. And number three is, as I mentioned, using Advantage Plus Creative. Some other advanced tip for you is because we always using how many ads per ad set. I would say the number can be from 4 to 6, but maybe it's just apply for e-commerce. Yeah, so I would say if you depend on your product, like if you like your business is like more like, yeah, like lead gen, maybe a bit less. If you are like like if you are like e-commerce, but you have a lot of like like item direction, then you can you can also have more. Later, I will go through with you our new solution with catalog that can help you a lot with diverse of your item. Just stay for a while. Yeah. Yeah. So stop it. Yeah, you message template because eventually the customer will message you, right? So on my slide here, basically what you do is you have to tell customer that they will chat. This one gonna be they're gonna chat with you, like chat to find your perfect watch. Chat with me on WhatsApp. Okay? Yeah. So yeah, like basically just to set expectation for them. They're not gonna see a static landing page, but they will talk to a real person or maybe AI. Yeah. Okay, next question. Since the Andromeda rollout, our ROAS had dropped by 50%. Is there any underlying problem with the algorithm isn't openly disclosing to advertiser? And this is the time it the downturn like this. Okay, you run from 2016. Maybe for this, I need more answer from you. I mean more information from you. Usually, I mean our algorithm is quite straightforward, right? I mean we don't hide anything. It can be and it can come from many reasons. Creative, how you set up the campaign, um, competition. Well, like if a lot of people selling the same thing like you, then like that's where that's where your performance can be dropped. Yeah, so it's hard to say, but I would say, yeah, like we usually with Capi we launched it in 2021, and then VOPO is on launch from 2022 to now. So actually a more advanced solution coming out. So the cost per message is on average, but the CPI is way too high. Yeah. Yeah, like I would say maybe after this session, you can try on of the solution we talk about, and then yeah, if you still seeing the problem, then maybe you can reach out to Pancake team, and then like I can collect the question from you. But yeah, for usually for this scenario, it can be many reasons. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then I just continue. So for budget and campaign duration, so yeah, like usually if you run a campaign for longer duration, at least 14 days, and try not to edit anything within 14 days to make sure the AI can optimize for your campaign. One tips here is if you can, then please just sending out your signal as real time as possible to us, including okay, so for Pancake, right, we also had some very advanced feature, including like mark people as spam or mark the buyer as spam or like the spam user to you. So if you can do that, please do with Pancake, because even with that signal, we can also optimize our campaign and help you to filter all of the spammer and like all of the spammer to your business as well. Yeah. Okay, so the measurement, yeah, so for the measurement, yeah, like very simple. Like if you choose depend on the ad solution you use, and you just choose the right measurement. Like if you choose conversation optimization, then you just looking at the cost per message or message. But if you choose value optimization, for example, don't think too much about cost per message. Maybe cost per message is high, but because we want to find the customer who want to buy the most from you, right? To improve your ROAS. Yeah. So maybe come back to the case of Andromeda. Like with all of the new advanced solution, if you can, I would encourage you to using our advanced solution like value optimization, for instance. Then you don't care too much about cost per message. Just looking at value, total value they buy from you, total ROAS, and you tell me whether it's work or not. Yeah. Okay. Then next one is like other solution like I mentioned to you. So this one is a very new thing just happened in May. Yeah. So we call this solution shop for ad that click to messenger. Okay. Okay. So okay, I will go straight to this more visualization for you, easy for you to understand. Okay, so right? In Pancake, you can upload your catalog through Pancake to Meta. Okay, so catalog including your image, everything, um, uh, and update Meta to Pancake. Yeah. So with that, right, there will be just on the left hand side is actually what happened, like is what we have before May of 2026. Okay, so if you look at this, right, there's a business who sell yoga clothes, and then they can send message to you, okay, and once it inside the message the chat box, you can like send them your catalog item, okay, like this fitness talk, okay, and then they can click on see detail, and then they go to the product page and see what is it, everything in Messenger. So this one is before May. Now, from now moving forward, if you're using Pancake and now it's only Pancake in APAC, I think globally, yeah. The customer actually have the option not to chat with you, but can just buy directly in the Messenger window. You see the red box here, right? They click shop now. They will see your item, and then they can choose. They can choose sizing. They can choose like I believe here, but we don't have. But I think you can choose size and different item. Yeah. So like in one ad, in actually one creative, but you can show like different item to them. Yeah, like different variation in terms of color. Yeah, I think yeah, this one you see this slider here, they can slide to see like different things, different item or different color. Yeah, and then only after they decide to buy, then they will send contact info, and then they go back to Messenger chat box with you. Yeah. So yeah, like this solution, very simple. Like you just manage your catalog, manage your inventory with Pancake. Then you sync. They will help you to sync it to Meta, and then on of your ad gonna look like this. And then the customer can reach out to you, or no need to reach out to you, just directly buy from Messenger. Yeah. So yeah, like this is one of our new solution. Yeah. If you think this one work for you, maybe can just say +1, or give me a thumbs up. Yeah. Because this one a new solution, so I also want to know that if people think it's interesting and you want to try. Yeah, thank you so much, John, for your support. Yeah, yeah. Please try. Yeah, this one is like you don't have to pay extra fee, right? It's just the same ad, but more advanced. Yeah, I guess. Please try. Yeah. Okay, next is live stream ads. Yeah, so this one I'm not so sure if this one is uh not sure if something is you already No, but yeah, like this is our live stream ad, like I mentioned. So when you run a live stream, then you can like boost this live stream in with Meta, and later, right, when in the live stream, so similar to the experience just now I show you, customer can actually browse your items with the help from Pancake by uploading your catalog to Meta, and then like they can choose different options just similar to what other platform like Shopee or TikTok provide you. Okay. Yeah. So how to run live stream ads? So that's a very good question. Not every ad manager, not ad account can run this one. Only if you are actually using a partner like Pancake. So if you use a partner, it will show like you are. We know that you are a legit customer. So it's like more likely your ad can run live stream ad. The reason why we have to limit it because live stream can be quite dangerous if bad actor do, right? Like if you can scam people during the live stream, like it's not just a normal ad when people actually have the time to think, but live stream is like, yeah, like people can just like can get a bit how to say more like like easier for them to to get scammed. Just yeah, just saying. So yeah. Okay, so I think I almost there. I think this one is just like summary of what I just shared with you. So yeah, like using a catalog with Pancake, like this is the experience that your customer will see. Either they can buy now directly through, yeah, like this one is a customer from Pancake actually. Yeah, so the customer, their customer, their buyer can just go straight to buy the item, choose a different like like color, quantity, like sizing, then like make the payment right away for yeah through a Pancake payment gateway. Yeah, and everything gonna summary in the messenger. Okay, so some question. What's the recommended budget per ad set with 40 ad? Actually, the budget is not based on the ad, but it should based on your CPA. Yeah. So let's say you want to spend, as I make assumption like $5. Okay. You want to spend $5 on one purchase only. Usually, the whole campaign it should be 20 to 25. Um, of the time of the $5 for 1 week. So like something like $100 for 1 week. Yeah, so you have at least like 20, 25 purchase within that week. Yeah. So yeah, I hope I answer your question. Can you do live stream ad in IG? Yes, we can. So this one is new as well. And also only through partner in like Pancake, then you can do it. So yeah, like if you want to do it and you don't know how to do, yeah, just reach out to Pancake team. But this one is new. Yes, so very much thank you for your question. This one is new. Yeah, so it's good that you asked the question. Okay, so I think that is my last slide. Maybe I just pass to Belly, but before that, if you have any question or maybe Belly, you want to continue, and then I can just stay and wait for the question to come in. Yeah, you can spend like 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes for your question.
Great. Yeah, thank you so much, Sir Eric, for sharing your expertise in Meta ads. So learning ba so far? Okay, for me, I also learned something new, especially for the new objective, not objective, for the new way to set up your ads right now. So, sino dito yung excited na to try out the shortened version of customer's journey? From the ads, then they can directly place an order inside Messenger. So in my opinion, or my own opinion, it is great to use for retargeting ads for your let's say warm audience or even for your hot leads or hot audience because they know already your product. So they don't need to ask any more questions. They don't need to ask more details about what you are selling since they already know. They have already buy something from you. So it's a good method that you can try out. Yes. Is there any questions from here?
Disable account, sorry. This one is beyond my things. Yeah, like my work is more like working with partner to build new solution
Mhm.
and teach people how to use. But I think for disable account, this one is more like like it's a very different team working on it. Yeah.
Mm.
How to maximize our Facebook ads? Yeah, like I mentioned, right? So eventually very important is to maximize the ad. I assume here how to optimize and like scale your ad. Yeah, so make sure you send the signal to Meta to copy. That's the very first one, the foundation for everything. Then like depend on your business, and later we send out the slide. You check the slide, you see where your business fall into different bucket. You choose the right solution for you. Okay, that's the number two. Number three is just content wise. So make sure you have as many content as possible using meta tools, yeah, or using other external tool to build more content. Yeah, and then the AI will choose the best content for you. Yeah, and then the fourth one is of course, if you can, then you do more advanced solution like catalog, live stream, marketing message, automation flow. Yeah, and I'm sure Pancake team here can help you with. Best practice for scaling, I think I just answered the question. Yeah, like you optimize and scaling, yeah, pretty much similar things. Yeah.
Yeah, for scaling, majority of the some of not majority, but most of the business owners or advertisers, when they think about scaling, the first thing that uh they think is more about the budget. Yeah.
Mm.
Most of the people or business owners that I talk about scaling, they're talking
Ah,
about the budget. But for me personally, when we talk about scaling, we are not just focusing on the ads alone because you have a different type of scaling. You can scale using automation for your existing customers or for your existing leads that you have. Even though one of my client now is that same ad budget all throughout the few days, but we have launched a series of automations and broadcasting, and the result is really great because it increases the sales without increasing the ad budget. So that's one thing. That's one type of scaling. Maximize the leads that you have that you already have. Best way to use
what?
peso or USD?
Mm.
I'm not sure about this.
This one, I would say, how to say? I would say the same. Yeah, like I don't think our algorithm think about it differently. Yeah. It's like we don't like you peso or USD, we treat you the same. Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions? Yeah. So as you can see, Sir Eric showed us different methods to run your ads and also show us the methods on how to set up, choosing your objectives, choosing the solutions. So majority of the time, you can hear more on data. Yeah, send right data to your ads manager because our ads it's not like the old days that you just run message campaign then you can get results. Right now, algorithm not I'm not talking about algorithm. Right now, your ads manager needs data, the right data for your ads manager to show your ads to the right audience. So I'll show you something. So from here is that with Pancake, so this is the solution. With Pancake, uh, here is that once you run ads, there, your customers, papasok sila sa Pancake, sa Messenger, ganyan, sasagutin ninyo. Tapos, kung hindi man sila ma-close deal, yan, so meron tayong automations. So, using BotCake, no, we can automate the follow-up, broadcasting. Yeah, maximize the tool that you have to increase the chances of recovering your lost sales. Tapos, every time we close a deal, so in this example, in this graph, is that I use the CRM. I just love CRM na. So I use the CRM for this one because every time you book a lead or every time you close a deal, you can set up the meta copy, which is I showed earlier. So meta copy will send the signal back to your ads manager. And Sir Eric mentioned a while ago that with Pancake also, you can send signal to your ads manager for those customer that is not qualified. The spam one, the joy buyers, something like that. So you can trigger that inside our CRM. So choosing or tagging those unqualified leads. So for example, you have a lot of audience, then you tag those people that is unqualified. So it will send back a signal to your ads manager. So by this one, you are giving your ads manager a quality leads signal. The same time, you are giving your ads manager a signal of those people that you don't want to be part of your leads. So very powerful because this data will help optimize your ads manager or your campaigns. Okay, so I hope you can maximize that one out later. If you want to learn more, so you can just message our Facebook page para mapag-usapan natin yan. Yeah. Okay, so far, any other how to order pop-up thing? Pop-up thing? I guess you are talking about the
Catalog.
catalog. Yep.
Just use Pancake and upload your
Yeah.
catalog.
Mhm.
Upload your catalog to Pancake. Then Pancake convert it into Meta. Then whenever you run ad, you the option to add the pop-up into your ad. And you don't need to pay any extra. Yeah, it's the same ad. It's just a more rich experience. Yeah, richer experience. Mm.
Yep. Just you can unlock this by subscribing to Pancake, then just activate. No more coding. No need to build website, no need to buy domains. You just click the activate. That would be like 3 steps. 3 or 4 steps, I think, based on my experience. But don't worry, we have a guide naman if you want to fully maximize the Pancake, no? Okay. So targeting still works. Yes, is targeting still works. So a while ago, Sir Eric showed in the screen, no,
Mm.
that broad targeting or the ano is that it decreases the what was the I guess the term, I forgot the term. May siya, bababa yung something like cost mo, CPA. Not this one. Yeah, the CPA one. Okay. So any other questions so far? Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, so far no more questions. So last slide that I want to show you. Let me show my screen here.
Now it's like 7, 8 o'clock, like your time, but like a lot of people still spend time with us. So yeah, I really appreciate. Yeah, like you rather enjoy this, but not having your nice dinner.
Yeah. And also thank you, Sir Eric, for giving
No
your
worries.
valuable time.
No, my pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah,
Thank you so
love
much,
to see you
everyone.
again in the next event. Yeah.
Thank you and have a good night po.
Have a good night. Have a good night, everyone.